Hello, this is my research presentation for our web design project. My topic is arts and culture in the Glen Ferry area, and in my website I would like to give information about the different places of interest focused on arts and culture that Glen Ferry has to offer. So why choose this topic for a website? The arts and culture industry is huge in Australia. Art galleries and museums, cinemas, and music and theater productions each had a total revenue in 2019 of $1.8 billion. Also, 82% of Australians aged 15 years and over attended a cinema, art gallery, museum, or live performance between 2017 and 2018. In 2019, 93% of Victorians attended artistic and cultural events. Finally, 8 out of 10 Boroondara residents stated that they had participated in at least one cultural activity in the last month. Now, who is this website for? Between 2017 and 2018, 92% of Australians aged 15 to 34 attended at least one artistic and cultural event. Also, Hawthorne has a population of 26,331, and 43% of them are aged 15 to 34. Because of this, for my target audience, I have chosen young adults in this age group who enjoy arts and culture. After interviewing 3 people from my target audience, I found out that participants prefer engaging in cultural places of interest in this order: cinemas, galleries, museums, and concerts. Participants use time out to look for events. This clearly states that they prefer to search for these activities in one single website rather than visiting each place's site. Overall, they think that a website that informs you about the artistic and cultural places of interest in Glen Ferry is a good idea, as they study at Swinburne, and this could be a good way to find something to do after class. Now, let me introduce you to Angela. She's a 25-year-old Master's in Architecture Swinburne student. In her free time, she loves going to the movies with her friends, and once a month, she visits the National Gallery of Victoria. She's a creative soul who loves arts and culture. Angela would love to know more about the fun cultural places to visit in her university, but she doesn't really know where to find information about them. And why would anyone want to use this site? Well, this website gives users the possibility to search for places of interest in Glen Ferry in one single platform, rather than visiting each place's site. It could also save them time when looking for things to do in their leisure and facilitates their research process. Finally, users can find activities suited for their age and visit this area to have a good time or learn something new. Now, to summarize, my website's goal is to inform about the different places of interest focused on arts and culture that Glen Ferry has to offer. And who are my competitors? In this familiarity versus novelty matrix, you can find some websites in the area of arts and culture. An analysis of 10 of them shows they tend to be aesthetic and some are quite unique. What sets them apart is their bold use of color, typography, and hero images. Now, I am going to analyze these 3 competitors' websites. As you can see, the use of contrast in these is quite a strength. The use of a very saturated color with a dark background, also known as simultaneous contrast or light versus dark type of contrast, really highlights the information in the upper section of the page. The use of hero images here illustrates the principle of highlight quite well, as they bring attention to that particular element within the design and make a strong statement of what the website is about. They also make the site's homepages look powerful and confident. Finally, less is more, and the minimalistic style of these examples goes a long way, as it helps visitors focus on the main purpose of the website without getting lost in unnecessary clutter. To conclude, for my website design, I will do the following. My users are creative people, and my site should reflect the same. Therefore, I will use contrasting bold colors. Large hero images also help set a creative and confident mood. I will include a section on cinemas, as it is the #1 cultural activity that my target audience engages with. I'll use a minimalistic approach for my site's style, as it works quite well in my competitors' websites. Lastly, for my content, I will include places of interest and events focused on young adults, and not so much in families and kids. Thank you for your attention.